Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Tuen Mun right now and back in Hong Kong. Woo! This time we start here for a request vlog. Last year we started with train journeys on the East Island Extension because it was new at that time and I haven't taken it yet. But this time, let's just go ahead and start right away with the vlogs, and I'm focusing more on the MTR Station Series this time. So that's why I got 5 request vlogs and I'm gonna kill them all very quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and focus on the MTR Station Series. All the MTR Station Series will be premiered back in Perth, so that's why it's not gonna be right now. So, but the train request vlogs, we will do it randomly throughout my time in Hong Kong, so that's why let's get it. Today is a long one today, which is Tuen Mun to South Horizon. So that's gonna be actually, just to make it easier to upload, I'm gonna break it up into 2 parts. First part will be only Tuen Ma line. I would go to East Tsui because I boarded at Hong Kong, so that's why I just want to get off one station, then I can pay the least amount of fares. Now walk to Tsui, which can give me a discount for Interchange, and we'll go down to South Horizons in the second part of the video. Let's get on board. SP here, set 27 and 28. Let's do it. Alright, so let's do it. I don't know why I departed so quick. Literally it says 5 minutes and it's not 5 minutes and I really leave. Like what the hell? Alright, on board our first journey here in Hong Kong after we come back, which is Tuen Ma line. Let's do it. All the way to East Tsui. This part is going to be like 40 minutes already, so that's why I break it up into 2. If not, it's going to be way too long. Alright, so according to the caption, west, south. I don't know how to do it, but it's actually just west to south because we're going to South Horizon, so that's why it's southernmost point of the MTR network. It's technically the southernmost point, I think. Yes, southernmost point definitely. No argument for that one. Southernmost point is southernmost point is Lei Tong, not really South Horizons, but that's the South Island Line terminus, so that's why more SPs here. I've not yet seen a C train yet today on the Tuen Ma line, which is kind of stupid. So, west, south, something. I'm just gonna fill in a word after I think about it. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a C train right there. I just said it. Probably changing shift with that SP at the front. Thank you so much, Thomas, for this request here.
Next station, Interchange station for the light rail.
下一站兆康，乘客可以轉乘輕鐵。下一站兆康，乘客可以換乘輕鐵。Next station, Silhong, Interchange station for the light rail. Okay, so I haven't forgotten any of the announcements yet so far. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. We're in car 7, so that's fine. But the thing is, in Hong Kong MTR, no matter what time it is, it's going to be packed, so that's fine. Gonna have a lot of people, so that's fine. Alright, still Hong here, 1 stop in. Okay, so we have the Overground section ready to go. Skyrail, which we yet to have in Perth, so that's why. Yet to have in Perth, but very soon we're gonna have it. But at least need to at least in a year and a half. So I've seen some of the Armadale line shuttle trains, and the desto is absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully they fix it soon because they still don't have the Victoria Park desto. So that's why driver just manually typing it with all caps on the train head, which is so stupid looking. So that's why hopefully they fixed it by the time I go back. So, alright, 下一站天水圍，乘客可以轉乘輕鐵。下一站 天水围，乘客可以换乘轻铁。Next station, TransWA Interchange Station for the light rail. Alright, Skyrail here. Next to us actually the light rail track. Down to the ground floor, of course, not here. Here's only Tuen Ma line. And I took this train up from Hong Kong, so that's why it's the same train. I just take it back. There's another SP here. And I think one of the SPs has already got its lights changed from the little bit of the pale brownish yellow color into the bright white color, which matches with the C trains on the other hand. Which I'm still not really that used to. I'm used to the brown yellow lights because it has been like that for since they're in service, which is actually around 20 years for these trains to be in service. Because they were firstly introduced, I think, during this section was opened in 2003 with the KCR West Rail, and these trains were introduced at the same time, so that's why. I think that's when it actually came out, so yeah, 20 years. I actually don't remember when. August. Yes, this thing opened in August for the 2003 August. So that's why, yeah, around 20 years. Like just past 20 years, but not really. Now, honestly speaking, if you just want to get out to the city from Tuen Mun, the fastest way is actually to take buses. Because for Tuen Ma line, it actually needs to loop around the whole New Turtles West before it actually goes out. While for buses, it just starts from if you start from Tuen Mun, it just basically goes along the other way instead of actually looping all these stops here.
Next station, TransWA Interchange Station for the light rail.
So there is a turn back sidings here, which is for emergency. Sometimes when signal failure, then they have to terminate at TransWA here. And the train would just go into the sidings. TransWA. We got light rail here in TransWA, so that's why. And it should be quite a lot of people because this is one of the main stations up here. Oh man, that's a lot of people. Like this is like off peak and there's like so many people. 7 minutes per train for Tuen Ma line off peak. And also this is the first journey actually in Hong Kong for train channel with no mask. Yes, with no mask. This is actually the first video of all times. I mean, I did like a couple of videos before COVID starts and I need to wear a mask, but those I didn't talk. So that's why this is actually the first video that I actually talk without a mask on in Hong Kong, which is actually pretty cool for train channel. It's actually cool, definitely cool. Now for train channel, I still have actually one of the I should have premiered already, but I still have one of the at the moment I still have one of the Perth train vlogs I haven't released, so I need to release that. Which is also by the same person, Thomas, for that request. Which is going to be the last vlog that I named for 2023 Perth. Next station is one of the more useless stations on the whole Tuen Ma line. Yes, one of the more useless stations on the Tuen Ma line. Not really a lot of people use the next station. 下一站朗屏，下一站朗屏。Next station, Long Ping. Now considering Long Ping actually doesn't have light rail interchange, but there is actually a light rail stop, just walk out the road for around 10 minutes or so. So that's why. And it's basically like 30 seconds away from Yuen Long Station if you just take one station for the trains. Literally 30 seconds and we're already there at Yuen Long. So that's why one of the more pointless stations. But to be fair, not really having any stations on the MTR network is actually technically completely useless. So that's not like freaking Seafall or something. on the Armadale line, not like C4.
Next station, Long Ping.
Alright, here we are at Long Ping here. I don't know whether you guys can see anything. Consider actually lower down the light intensity a lot just to actually like make sure no one actually sees. I've been holding at the same spot for the whole time, so that's why it should be actually good. Sorry about that. Because back in Hong Kong, so that's why of course you're gonna expect me sneezing a lot in Hong Kong here. Alright, here we are. Long Ping here. Now this is, you can see compare with now compare with Tin Shui Wai, definitely you can see not a lot of people here. Next 下一站元朗，乘客可以轉乘輕鐵。下一站元朗，乘客可以換乘輕鐵。Next station, Yuen Long, Interchange Station for the light rail.
下一站元朗，乘客可以换乘轻铁。
More SPs here.
Station Yuen Long, Interchange Station for the light rail.
Now you can see already, you can time it actually. I already filmed one journey actually before I fly to Perth. Just this section. Now for Tuen Ma line, the announcement plays before we enter the station, so that's why it already plays. That means it's already entering the station. So. Well, here we are, Yuen Long Station. It's linked with the shopping mall, so that's why it's inside here. Should be quite packed here. Oh, just kidding. Wow. What? I didn't expect that little people here. But it's basically not like Perth. Here in Hong Kong, every single station, no matter what it is, it should have at least one people get on. So at least one person will get on at every single station, so that's fine. Plus doors open automatically, so that's right. That's the one and only job that the driver actually needs to do. Yes, that's the one and only thing that drivers need to do on the train. They when they open the doors, they might come out and take a look whether they should. So they will come and check on passengers when they should close the doors. But basically the train moves on its own after the door is closed. So all are auto mode for the trains. If not, they cannot actually stop that efficiently at the decent stopping spots, you know? Because if you actually have the drivers to manually drive it, they for sure need to at least take 10 seconds to line up with the doors outside for the platform doors. But with the computer, of course, they know how to actually stop efficiently. But of course, doesn't mean that the computer is actually perfect, because there are terrible stopping spots happening all the time, which is basically malfunctioning of the computer systems a little bit. That is went overboard a little bit. Overboard and underboard, of course. Next is one of the most rural station, but I don't know why there's so many people using it. It's probably just for changing buses and minibuses. But 下一站錦上路，下一站锦上路。Next station, Kam Sheung Road. Kam Sheung Road station will be filmed very soon. I will have filmed it already. Because I've started on MTR Station Series once again, and I tried to actually complete 40 plus episodes this time. Because last time in 1 month I completed 26 episodes, so that's why this time with 3 months I started right away already. So that's why hopefully I can get at least 40 to 50 episodes done, and I can premiere them over the whole year when I'm in Perth next time. And also we actually have bus journeys as well, so that's going to be actually quite a lot of things in terms of Monday to actually premiere. It might not be Monday, it might be Tuesday, it might have some schedule changes with the timetable that I'm going to get, so that's fine. Now actually not, shortest section is still Mongkok to Prince Edward.
Next station, Kam Shan Road.
But for Tuen Ma line, we have one of the top 3 longest sections of the whole MTR network, which is upcoming, between Kam Shan Road and Tuen Mun West, 7 to 8 minutes. Which is actually top 3 because I'm not so sure about the other 2 longest sections, which is Tung Chung to Sunny Bay, and also, the longest one is Ching Yi to Airport for Airport Line, Airport Express, but I don't care about that one. That's basically skipping Sunny Bay, so that's why it's technically not one station, but for real one station is either Sunny Bay or Tung Chung to Tung Chung, Kam Shan Road to Tuen Mun West, or Tai Po Market to University. But very soon the other 2 that I named just there, Tung Chung and also the Tai Po Market one, they will change very soon because they will be building one extra station in the middle for those 2 sections, which is basically like Lakelands breaking up Warnbro and Mandurah. Kam Shan Road here, you see still decent amount of people using it, but it's just like next is Underground. We drive through Pat Hen Tunnel here. Let's check out my phone on the outside. And I have my clock ready to go. In Hong Kong, I always actually have the timer on the other phone just to make sure I don't go overboard. In Perth, it's 3 hours for trains, so that's why I usually don't go overboard. But Hong Kong is 2 hours and a half, and considering if I take Tuen Ma line one way all the way through, it's already 1 hour and a half. So that's my plus. It's actually starting from ways away from my house, from my home, so that's why it's going to take at least like 45 minutes to get to the other end, to one of the ends of the terminus, and then take 1 hour and a half, and I need to get back, so that's overboard already, so that's why. Now I have 1 hour and 22 minutes left, but I'll get off at East Tsui to get out. Let's mark down the numbers of the trains here. We're on P328 here. We have 327 and 328. Now all of the trains in Hong Kong are already, the sets for the trains are all confined. They won't change, especially for all these, they won't change. So it's the whole set, 8 cars, they won't change them anytime, so that's fine, except M trains. M trains will get changed randomly, but very rare, okay? Very rare will they actually change the sets. So that's why for all the other train types, they're very easy to remember because they're always aligned with the numbers. So, but for M trains, they randomly mix up the sets, but after they mix up the sets, it's set. So that's why they won't change the numbers most of the time. So that's how you can remember what set you get. So, like for example, first set on the Island Line is A101 for M train, A101. The other set is always A166. Not A102, it's A101, A166. That's already set. So, and into the tunnel. Now all the way through to East Tsui, all in the tunnel. I honestly hope that I get Perth viewers to actually watch my Hong Kong videos, because really actually hope that you guys actually just want to just basically accept to actually learn something from the other places instead of just confine yourself to Perth transport. In order to call yourself a real transport enthusiast, you need to go ahead and actually, basically you should not actually confine to only liking your own transport system. So that's why I basically like everything. So that's why whenever places I go to, I will be filming things. So that's why. But now, due to COVID, I've not been to a lot of places already. But upcoming for the Christmas holiday, I will be flying to Japan. I know it's not going to have a lot of time in Japan because my mom doesn't have a lot of time. But it will be a 6 days, 5 night trip to Kyoto and Osaka, which is my first time going to Kyoto, but it's not my first time going to Osaka. But I want to go to Kyoto, it's my first time, so for sure we'll be filming things there. But for the Japanese trains, I will not be actually doing any commentary because it is one of the biggest offense for Japanese people is talking loud, talking into the phone on the train. So that's why they always actually have the what's that thing called, the announcements always said that you need to switch your phone to silent mode. You should not be talking anything on the train. You should be completely quiet. So that's why on the Japanese trains, I will not be doing any commentary. Commentary will instead be actually replaced by captions, which I'm gonna make up the captions by myself. Now, editing captions will be very miserable, but it's fine. But most of the time, it's just going to be completely empty, no sound, and you just enjoy the train trip. Because I probably won't be filming any repeated things, so that's why. Now, of course, I can't film all the lines. It's just ridiculous. So, Japan is impossible to film all the lines. Even if you spend your whole life living in Japan and don't leave, you won't be able to film everything. So that's fine. Okay, you won't be able to film everything. So that's why I don't even fucking care about that. Okay, so we're just gonna film what I take for my daily journeys when I'm staying there. So, which I'm looking forward to them as well, definitely.
Next station, Tuen Mun West. Doors will open on the left.
It's already 20 minutes. Wow. And next is Tuen Mun West here. Now this is the longest section. You see how long did it took? Those on the left for this one. There it goes. With ads here, but all these ads are stationary ads. You won't be able to hear anything. Even if they're actually moving ads, like video ads on this thing, there will be video ads, but they're all muted, so that's why you won't be able to hear anything. So that's why it's not like Redcliffe and Airport Central. You're gonna get ads every single time. Not gonna turn at these stations. We'll skip this. We'll skip this a little bit. Oh man. Reboot of the doors.下一站美孚，乘客可以轉乘荃灣線，左邊嘅車門將會打開。下一站美孚，乘客可以換乘荃灣線，左邊的車門將會打開。Next station, Meifu, Interchange Station for the Tuen Mun line. Doors will open on the left. Now we should be able to go through Meifu Station for the station series this time. You will see how terrible Meifu Station is as an interchange. Is no doubt the worst station for the interchange. Now, besides Namcheong Station, which Namcheong Station is also terrible because it doesn't actually offer any good cross-platform interchanges, but that's basically how it was since the station started service. So because if you're changing between Tuen Ma line and Tung Chung line, you usually don't get a good transfer. But if you're actually changing from Tung Chung line over to Tuen Ma line, you're usually okay. But it's technically also not that great because you're going like the wrong way. So that's why. Now in Hong Kong, one of the biggest problems I always have is actually finding spots on the side of the doors to actually film. Now later on for South Island Line, for the next part, I'm not going to film it at the front of the train because you have seen that already, so I'll do it on the side views.
Interchange station for the Tuen Mun line. Doors will open on the left.
Now I don't know why actually since I came back to Hong Kong my appetite just went down, literally. I don't know, because maybe before I fly back to Hong Kong that 1 week I literally ate out every single day, so that's why I probably got some like indigestion or something or heartburn. I'm feeling not that great every single day right now, but I still can eat, so it's fine. Here is Mayfu Station, also on the left here. I usually have terrible stopping spots for this station, so let's see how it goes. Okay. I think it's the other direction that get terrible stopping spots. Oh man, we got baby crying. Now we do have TVs on the trains here, so that's why it's pretty cool. Now in Hong Kong, of course, when we do vlogs, we're gonna have a lot of different choices where you can actually change trains. We can literally change your main food if I want to, but that's like the worst idea possible. And also I can change in Nam Chung. If I change in Nam Chung, then just Nam Chung down to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong walk to Central back to Admiralty, and then South Horizons. Or I do Hong Kong and then just do East Red Line extension. Probably that's faster. Down to Admiralty and then South Horizons. But I think I'm just gonna do the good old change at East Tsim Sha Tsui here. So you can see how many choices you can get with changing of trains. Literally like endless amount. It's just whether it's stupid or whether it's actually a smart change. But in Perth, there are no other choice instead of actually changing a Perth replacement. You know? Or Bayswater now, of course. We can change. But that's just refined to like one small section. So 下一站南昌，乘客可以轉乘東涌線，左邊嘅車門將會打開。下一站南昌，乘客可以換乘東涌線，左邊的車門將會打開。Next station Nam Chong, Interchange Station for the Tung Chung line. Doors will open on the left. I'm gonna have a late lunch today. I'm probably just gonna skip lunch and just eat a tea instead, like afternoon tea, because I'm so full right now. I just ate McDonald's breakfast at 10:30. I'm literally packed right now, my stomach. And tonight I'm eating out as well, so basically all 3 meals I ate out again. Damn, I don't want to eat out that much. Not good for my digestion problems. Yeah, I'm feeling definitely a little nauseous these days. Not like need to vomit, but close. I'm quite a lot of people here. Most of them are getting off to change the Chongqing line, which is one of the main things here. Technically, actually, for Namchung Station, not a lot of people will get out, but they're mostly getting off for changing trains, which is basically the main point. And no more pressing buttons here in Hong Kong. There's not even a single door that you need to press the button, so. Now, Namchung Station we should be able to feature as well. Hạ一站柯士甸，前站連接香港西九龍站及高速鐵路。下一站柯士甸，此站連接香港西九龍站和高速鐵路。Next station Austin, connecting station for Hong Kong West Kowloon Station and the high-speed rail. High-speed rail is back! Yes, high-speed rail is back! It's been back for a year now. Last year when I came back, it's already back, so that's why. I mean, not really back yet, but when I left, I think it came back, so that's fine. But the thing is, during the whole COVID season, the high-speed rail station is completely closed, but the announcement still plays every single time, which is so stupid. So, but now it's back. Normal travel has been resumed between China and Hong Kong. So, all of the cross-border services has resumed and is returned to normal. I think if you actually want to go to the mainland, you still actually need to register for a health declaration form. But for East Rail Line, both the border stations has reopened. Now last year when I did some of the East Rail Line MTR Station Series, it's only have Lok Ma Chau Station reopened. And then basically many of the trains go to Lok Ma Chau and some of them go straight to terminating. But this year, no more straight. All the trains have resumed for both the cross-border stations. Lo Wu is the main one and Lok Ma Chau is the minor one. So that's why there will be 2 trains to Lo Wu and 1 go to Lok Ma Chau. So that will what we will be seeing when we do some of the MTR stations on East Rail Line. That's a C train on the outside. That's actually a pretty good stopping spot, surprisingly. And you see a lot of luggages actually around here because of the people just got off the high-speed rail. And we'll do one more station to East Tsim Sha Tsui. I'm not gonna do the announcement this time. No, I'm like one of the only Hong Kong transport YouTubers that actually use English for their stuff. Like normal people don't even actually do commentary. Even in Chinese they don't even do commentary. But I didn't do it in English. My whole channel is English, and I do English commentaries. So that's why it's actually very, very unique. That's why I ended up actually having some non-Hong Kong. I mean, living in Hong Kong, non-Hong Kong people that actually watch my channel.
Next station, East Tsim Sha Tsui, connecting station for Tsim Sha Tsui Station and the Tuen Mun line.
East Tsim Sha Tsui, and we walk to Tsim Sha Tsui for a change, which is actually around 5 minutes of walking. But that is actually one of the stations that's actually you need to change. The one and only station that you have changes at different stations, but they're connected, so that's fine. So we need to exit the gates. So we need to exit the gates for this one. But while for Central in Hong Kong, you actually don't need to actually exit the gates. You actually have the same. You don't need to exit the gates for now. East Tsim Sha Tsui, the station with the longest platform doors length in the entire world. It's 12 cars of full height platform doors. Alright, let's get on. East Tsim Sha Tsui. Let's wait for the train to leave here. It's like always what I said when I filmed videos in Hong Kong before. So let's do it. There's a lot of people, so let's stand on the side here. Wait for the doors to close here. Oh my gosh, that dude, what the? Get the train like the last second possible, what the? He like took the wrong way or something? He probably has took the wrong way. Alright, there that goes. And that's it for part 1. In the next part, we're gonna I'm probably gonna time lapse my walk over to Tsim Sha Tsui station. Or I actually time lapse it now. Let's just go and do it right now. Time lapse. We'll do red zone this time instead of actually the yellow zone. We've done yellow zone, we've time lapse green zone. Let's do the red zone this time. And that's the red zone. And then you enter here to get into the station for Tsui line. And I'll end this first part right here. I'll walk to the gates, which is at the front, but now you know how to walk the whole thing between East Tsim Sha Tsui and Tsim Sha Tsui with the red zone, which is actually one of the more efficient ones if you just want to get over. We also have the yellow zone and also the green zone. So in the East Tsim Sha Tsui station video, I featured the green zone, which is just right outside the gates and you go straight instead of turning. But this is the red zone, you turn left for the red zone, and we head into the Tsim Sha Tsui station for the red line. Tsui Ma line, let's go down to Admiralty from there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on the link in the description down below for part 2, and I'll see you guys there. Peace!